Over thousands of years, humans have given up countless lives to figure out how to live together. We established the basic rules of behavior and moral integrity just so we could survive as a species without tearing each other apart. For the most part, the system we inherited works. Our collective moral compass does its job well enough that billions of us manage to coexist across the globe right now. Yet, in the middle of all this established order, some individuals consciously decide to actively ignore these rules. They look at the society we've built and actively choose to sow chaos and disruption. Possessing a moral compass is insufficient on its own. If the environment we live in still allows for widespread disruption, our individual sense of morality is always going to be fighting an uphill battle. Whenever humanity crosses into a new era or makes a major discovery, we have to take a symbolic step back. We look at the new reality and readjust our values to fit it. Curious, we are famous for our ability to adapt, and right now, that ability is being put to the test. We have reached another one of these critical adaptive milestones. We have to ask ourselves some hard questions. Are we actually treating each other and nature the best we can? Are we using and distributing our resources effectively? Our capabilities and technology have raced ahead, but our social structure hasn't kept up. We are sitting on a systemic crisis that we must actively resolve. To fix this, we have to recognize something crucial. There is a multi-layered link connecting all of us to one another, and acknowledging that connection is our most urgent priority. Inside every single person, regardless of race, religion, sexual orientation, or culture, there is a creative spark. You could call it a kind of divine power to create and express your inner world. That spark translates into real-world action. It gives individuals the power to change their surrounding environment and influence the living beings within it. Society's job is to provide the tools and the means for everyone to use that creativity. If we channel that energy with respect to our connection, it drives progress and happiness for everyone. While raw human potential is universally distributed, the environmental opportunity to express it is currently fractured. Understanding, you might look at this and think it's impossible. Reshaping the mentality and self-consciousness of 8 billion people seems like an overwhelming task. But it is a proven fact that the main driving force behind our values and actions is how the societal structure functions. To shift human behavior on a massive scale, we have to change the inputs. We need to elevate the standard of living, provide proper education, and lead by positive example. When you gradually change the social environment and put in the effort to make that way of life work, a shift in human perspective follows. It happens inevitably, without being forced. We cannot demand global moral evolution without first providing the environmental stability that makes it possible. Right now, an enormous amount of human energy is burned up just trying to survive. Most of our mental bandwidth is consumed by the day-to-day worry of securing basic needs. Once those basic needs are guaranteed, a massive psychological shift takes place. People suddenly have the room in their minds to pursue higher goals and tackle more complex challenges. That mental breathing room is what allows us to evolve. It gives humanity as a whole the chance to push past mere survival and achieve a higher level of existence. True societal freedom exists in the complete absence of that daily, grinding panic over how to simply stay alive. We can look back at the spiritual and cultural revolutions of the past, like the Renaissance, a period in European history known for its artistic and cultural rebirth, which proved our capacity to elevate society. Later came the Enlightenment, an intellectual movement that prioritized rational thought and empirical discovery, proving our ability to shift our worldview and push past material borders. By restructuring our modern society to honor our connection to one another, we can take those historical ideals and elevate them to their absolute highest point. The ultimate vision is a world where every individual is an educated architect and creator of their own life, using rational thought to surpass the material borders that currently divide us. Providing the right systemic conditions for coexistence is the single prerequisite for a peaceful, calm, and pleasant world.